Yes. So this is what's so afterwards the winner pretty much, and what we're trying to do is have a national day for me and Sherry, the show, and the winner will get to choose the day in which this national holiday, which banks and schools and the government will shut down, for the, for the Brian and Sherry show. So that's part of the Bake Off as well. So
I think it's just funny, Brad, we've been picking up these holidays, and Brad and I came up with the idea that we deserve national holidays because can't believe how many national holidays there are throughout the United States. And, we come up sometimes looking at up to 12 different holidays on a day. It's just ridiculous. And we thought it was kind of funny to say all these people get their special day. So Brian and I decided, hey, why not? We want a special Brian and Sherry Day. So this kind of sparked off this whole idea on having this bake off and cheesecake. And Rachel was really involved. She's our psychic medium and was talking to us about the cheesecake idea. And it really started into something that I look forward to now. And that's like I said, it's so fascinating on a normal basis. And Brian, I think, if there's anyone who's musical, maybe there's like a silent play during the event or something that you don't need electricity for, just or any sort of entertainment that we can have as well at our little bake-off or sampling for our winner to decide the national Brian and Sherry Day would be awesome. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Someone like playing the guitar or something, or just no singing, please. No singing. I don't want any singing. I think that would be pretty bad. But anyways, who knows? Maybe a duo, like a guitar and somebody singing and whatnot, and because it's the beach, people swim there. That's another reason why I wanted to have it there, because there's going to be lots of people there. So I think it would be beneficial. There, now I can set up now to have it at the lake. So, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Who knows?
Right, how cool is that? I mean, it's a beautiful day.
I hope. Well, it's July, so I hope that it's going to be a very nice, sunny, bright day. So be careful if you make anything chocolate; it may melt. So keep it simple, easy. So yeah.
Okay, I can't wait. I'm so excited for this. And once we make it a national day, we're going to have to announce that and splatter it all over the place because that was just so exciting to have our own national day.
It will be. Yes, it will be. It will be something special. So. That's right. We're public figures. Believe it or not, I'm a public figure. I don't know how that happened, but so yeah. So I think that's the only event that we have coming up pretty soon. Well, I mean, it's 2 months away pretty much. So for now, anyways, I'm pretty sure we're in the works of creating another event for us. So I love bouncing ideas off during the show, and then Sherry has absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, so I love seeing her reaction. So our latest idea, and it's a way to get involved with like the community and have the community meet us and get to know us, and autographs and pictures and all that good stuff, is a meet and greet, like at a local cafe shop, or I don't even care if it's Dunkin' Donuts. Somewhere's interesting. So we're in the works of planning that out, and we'll let everybody know. So that's pretty much it. So.
Right, I can't wait for that. I think that'll be a lot of fun too. I mean, just to, able to meet people who listen to the show and are excited to meet us, and I'm just as excited to meet them. So that'll be a whole lot of fun, right?
Pretty much.
So Brian, in our show, of course, for those who are new listeners, we always try to look at kind of helping out a nonprofit organization. And one of our nonprofits would be the Sun Amy Animal Shelter, which is in Pittsfield. If anyone's in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, or Western Massachusetts, you can find Pittsfield on that. And looking to adopt a pet for either a cat or a dog. They have these animals here. This is a no-kill shelter. They have adoption hours Wednesday through Friday from 12 to 6. Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 5. They are closed Monday and Tuesday. But you can give them a call if you want, find out what there is, if you're looking for a specific dog or animal. And then it's 413-448-9800. And they actually, every week, they try to pick up 2 different animals that either are the animals of the week for us. And sometimes they tend to be the same animals, but they still haven't gotten adopted yet. I mean, it's so sad. But we're hoping maybe some animals we will not see again. Hopefully somebody is listening to the show and is willing to adopt them. I'm going to give an animal to today. It is Boris. Boris is a dog. He's male. He's a pug, tiny, sharp type. He's 1 year old. He's still a puppy. You can still train him. He's just so adorable. So if you get the chance, you can also go on the website, check these animals out. There's the SunTVAnimalShelter.org. Adopt a dog, and you'll see Boris on that. And then we have Ollie, the cat, which was chosen for the website this week. And it's Ollie's cat tail domestic long hair mix, 5 years, and 4 months. So they're still pretty young. They have a lot of cats right now. I believe there's at least 7 that I can see. And there's like 7 different animals, male and female, all different types of cats. Let's see. And for the dogs, I see 3. So that's pretty good. I'm not sure if they have any more than that at this point, but on the website they are displaying 3 different dogs. So that is interesting. And they also take donations for supplies that they need to take care of the animals. Excuse me. It's okay, dry. I apologize. There's their wish list. There's a donation source, veterinary bills, and hot dogs. Dry dogs, food, free. Oh, one is a favorite. And dry kitten food. That's typical cat litter. Condoms, tampons, and total leaders. Liquid hand soap, hand sanitizer, dishwater, dishwasher, detergent, laundry detergent, and each time. The soap will belong clean and large. A 30-gallon trash bag, clothing bag.
They're coming to get you, Sherri.
I have a window open, can't talk to me, and a fire truck actually just a fire. I call it for that. Gift cards, Staples, Beko, Walmart, and Price Chopper. So, and Brian and I are also collecting stuff to donate to the animal shelter. Some of the stuff is on the shelter wish list. So we're always on the coffee cup if you have anything left over from the dog, or you just want to donate, or to a cat, whatever. And you just want to donate some supplies. They're always only taking really anything because they need it so much. So.
Yep.
Exactly. So lots of our hunting in this week, and we're really hoping animals get adopted out.
Yes.
Go ahead, Ray. You look like you want to say something. We're right now.
I'm perfectly fine. No.
Okay.
So, well, for people, you usually tell people how we do this, and tonight there's like extra stuff going on. So not only is our me and Sherri in like a different place, uh, so we Skype through Facebook. Thank God for Skype through Facebook. So that way it's easy for us, when we want to communicate, the other one pretty much shuts up. And tonight, of all nights, I'm actually broadcasting this show live, streaming it. I should say that's the term they use these days is streaming it via YouTube, so people can actually not only hear us, but they can also see us. Well, me, anyways. So what you can do is you can find the link for the YouTube by going to any of our Facebook pages that we have, the two there. You can find it on Sherri's Facebook. You can find it on mine, the show's Facebook. So yeah. And I have 2 viewers, Sherri. 2 people are watching me right now, which is pretty cool. That's right, because I'm cool. So yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna interrupt, and what we're gonna do is go to the phones, because not only do we have people watching us, hello, we have people on the phone calling in. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to the phones, and I am assuming that this is Bill from Lee on the phone. No, I'm psychic. Wonderful. Yes.
Yes, they are discussing that earlier, maybe before the show. Yeah, I was actually out. I was down at the shelter, and they come across my phone. And I happened to take a look at it, and a friend of mine, brother, actually called me and told me about it. I didn't know that you guys knew about it or not. Yeah, did they actually touch down, do you know of? Yeah, they touched down there confirmed. Did anyone get injured? That was what's aware of. That's all we'll do. Okay. All the police spoken to say that it is confirmed tornado. Okay, well, I sure hope everyone's okay. Our heart club, if anyone did, and we'll check on that as soon as and see what happens next. But thank you so much, Bill, for calling in. Once again, tonight, you'll always call in. We appreciate your speak below. How you guys do this. And keep in touch with us and stay safe. I definitely you guys do the same thing. I'm supposed to get positive weather tonight. You guys be safe and stay indoors. Yeah. Thank you. Be safe. Have a good night. You too. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye.
As always, we want to thank Bill from Lee for calling in every show. Well, he missed last night's show. Oops. So hopefully everyone's so happy that Bill calls in. At least someone's calling in. We need some call-ins. So Sherri, we have some couple of interesting topics to talk about. I know that we had a lot to talk about last night. Last night's show was pretty good and went very well. So, and I'm pretty sure that tonight's show is going to do the same. So, can you give us the first topic?
Sure. The first topic that we had come in was this pretty controversial issue. And does access to condoms prevent in pregnancy? And we're looking for people who can give us a call in or write to us on Facebook to let us know what they think. And we'll tell you what we think as well. So maybe we have a little bit of debate here, maybe not. But let's see what people
So the question is does access to condoms prevent pregnancy? Try saying that 20 times. So good question. Very good question. Obviously, I work in a store that sells them. They are right on the shelf. Anybody can grab them. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. Um, I don't know. I'm thinking of calling my sister and asking her. That's a good question. Um, but I mean, yeah. I mean, you have access to them. You can buy them anywhere you want. But I think that it's up to the couple or the person to take the initiative to actually go and buy them to practice safe sex. That's what it comes down to. It's pretty much up to them. They're there for you. You know, they're provided, you know, pretty much. So it's technically up to them. So I think it does, you know.
Right, right. I think, obviously not all teens will refrain from having sex either way. Um, I think, um, um, they're gonna do it anyway. I think they
Right.
find ways. I think, introducing a condom to them, the teens that are actually, I think it's only about half that will probably think about using this. This is just my opinion. I also think it does help, stop transmitting diseases, and hopefully we are teaching our teens that using condoms will help with this and that they won't touch anything. But in a way, it's almost like saying, okay, well, here's your protection, now you can't. I mean, I'm not sure how to look at this really. I think for the active teens to use the condom is a good thing. Okay, because you're not going to stop them either way. But you want to be able to stop them from getting the disease, and that's kind of the point of it. If there are teens that haven't done it, let's just hope that they really do just use their brains and don't go having sex, especially without the condom. But it is a big debate. There's been a lot of parents who don't believe in handing out condoms to teens in places with schools or extra events. But some of these parents don't know how active their teens are either. They think they know their teens. But, teens are really sneaky. They're going to go be trying to their parents back. Not saying everyone. I'm just saying most of the teens. They say that 38% has had sexual intercourse, and that was taken from a test from about 17 magazines, which I found. I did a little bit of research. The 38% teens have had sexual intercourse. And that 9 out of the 10 teens who have had sex, they use birth control all from or part of the time. So it's kind of it's kind of hard to say. It's a give or take type situation, because through their commitment that half of the teens have sex without a condom. Even though they've had it or been introduced to it, they know what that does, teens are still doing that, unfortunately. I know, it's teaching them and pushing what HIV and what STDs are, and reducing the underlying pregnancy. And that's actually condoms are very effective. But it's got to use properly, consistency. I mean, the these teens that know that if they're going to be having sexual intercourse, that they have to continue to consistently use the condoms over and over and over, and get into a habit of that when they do. Not to say, oh, this one time, I'm not going to do it, and then they end up catching something that is life threatening, or makes it suffer for the rest of their life. So.
Right.
And the ones who don't, I mean, also not only that, but pregnancy is worse.
Right.
You know, on the other hand.
Yep.
I have seen that there seems to be way more, I don't know if it's just me or what, but I see there's more teenage moms than we have seen just a few years ago, and it's kind of odd because we're teaching kids in school, they're nowhere. I had to sign for my own kids to be in a class to learn about how to use condoms and how to prevent from getting STDs or even pregnancy. And my college have shown them that there's a lot of pregnancies for teens. I mean, I don't know if there's some areas that I would want to do some research on, but I know here they've also handed out condoms to kids in school. I think the component showed me. I mean, they're very open, and I talk very open with my kids, and, they have told me, they feel, from their point of view on this subject, that it encourages teens to have sex. And that's from teenagers' point of view. So, it's hard to say. I guess you really have to know the teenager, and that.
Yep.
So, I think it comes down to parents still having that close relationship as close as they can with their teens, being able to talk to them and really being able to make them aware that condoms can help them and protect them from these dangerous diseases that are out there. I think it comes back to home. That's my own opinion.
Right. Yep.
If you really want to ask me any opinions on this, please get in touch with us. You can either write us on Facebook or you can give us a call and see what you think.
Yes. So the question is, does the access of condoms prevent teen pregnancy? Is that what was the question?
Yeah, does access to condoms prevent teen pregnancy?
Okay. Did y'all get that? So if anyone has an opinion or would like to weigh in on this topic, they, like Sherri said, they can call into the show. Call into the show by dialing, I almost said 413. 347-826-7900 is the number to get on the show live, right over there. And tell us what you think. I mean, we have a couple more topics to talk about, but this one seems to be an interesting one. So yeah.
Yeah, it was really strange for me. I did go to a local high school one time, and I had to go to the one direction where the girls rode and to wash my hands, and they actually had a condom machine up on the wall, and, it struck me as being, there was the feminine products were going up those condom machines.
Yeah.
I wasn't exactly sure that my mom how to take that. So, but it was from my own point of view, and you might actually have a guest who will be joining me very shortly. He doesn't know the topic that we're discussing right now, and I'm going to kind of bring it on that conversation.
Okay.
And so, this is really exciting. He has no idea what we're talking about. And let's just take this firsthand from a young man, and it is really funny. Hasn't been in high school too long. And I think this is probably one of the best ways to get an answer straight from, a part of the age group.
Right. Yep.
So it's exciting. I want to hear from people with different ages who can also give their opinion on this right now.
Okay. Perfect.
So, I just want to let you know that right now I have my guest is joining me this evening. Because Jordan Anderson was here last week. He lives in Canada. Give him a welcome to the Jordan. So, I'm going to say something on you. We're actually talking about you show up on this time. You're just joining in into the conversation. We had during the talk show where we did like traffic like prices. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to get your take on this.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Access to China prevents teen pregnancy in Europe. You think so? Now we're discussing how this, our age is a little bit different. We're from an area that we weren't talked about sex that much in school. I mean, a little bit. I think it was just starting to push it, right?
Yes.
And now it's like all over. Like, it's so well known. And I'm talking about how the kids feel. I mean, I feel a lot of teens. I don't think. So, I know the schools are talking about it. I know that they sent out condoms because actually my own kids have come home and said, look at the phone here, and I'm not sure about this. And to get you caught up a little bit, I'm just trying to guess that, I went into the school and actually have a condom with me next to, in the living room next to the got it. I don't know how to feel about that because I'm wrong, but you're a younger male. Right? I want you to really look at what you think. If you think that access to condoms prevents teen pregnancy.
Based off this year, I don't think so because I've seen so many, like you said, so many girls, like teen girls are pregnant.
Yeah.
And you could teach somebody so much about having the sex and what you should do, what you shouldn't do. But when it comes to the act, will they think about that or will they?
Right. Do you think it encourages? If you just said, you entire condoms and say, all right, I got the raincoat. I mean, what do they call it? I got the raincoat. I can go into the rain here with this. What do you think?
I'm not sure. Personally, I don't believe in condoms. It's just, you have to use it.
Yeah. Because of STDs, we're about teen pregnancy. I mean, there's so much involved with that, and more and more each and every day, you're hearing all these diseases and stuff. Yeah.
Shit. Wait. I'm so sorry. We actually have a caller.
Okay, oh great, bring a caller on.
Okay, so I'm going to bring the caller on.
Okay, caller, you're on the air. Hi, how are you? Good, and yourself? Good. Tonight we're talking about access to condoms. Does that prevent teen pregnancy in your opinion? No. You don't think so either? You ever tried to test what your age is? Never? Okay, and what's your age? 31? Okay, so you're 31. So you have a mixture of ages here, which is really great. Now, why don't you think that the condom prevents teen pregnancy? I got pregnant at 17. You got pregnant at 13. Yes. Okay, and were you aware and had access to condoms? Yes. So, what makes you think that it's okay to have sex without a condom? What did it? No, I had a condom. It broke. Oh, I see. The hard condom, the condom broke, and you ended up getting pregnant. Yep. Okay, so you were trying to be
Oh, God.
You did what you were supposed to do, and you were trying to do, but it failed right now. Yeah. So then you think that having that condom at 17, do you think it's okay to have sex? No. ready to have sex, you had a condom, and a girl can be that pregnant. Now, this is a different type of story because you've been doing it so long, and I think that kind of brings us into like what ages are right to be dating at or what opinions are in that. But in your opinion nowadays, now that you're older and you're looking around at society today, and you see that these condoms are being handed out to kids in school, how do you feel about that? Because you're a mom. How do you feel about that?
I don't agree with them. I think it's the parents that are supposed to teach their children about sex and not the school. I don't believe that they should be handing out condoms and teaching kids about sex, because them handing out condoms is telling kids that it's okay to go and appropriate.
Right, do you feel that it's giving them the right to go do this?
It's telling them that it's okay.
Okay, thank you. So do you think that it is preventing teen pregnancy at this point? I mean, I know you haven't answered it just now, but I mean, do you think it's preventing teen pregnancy?
Probably not.
Okay. Do you think there's more teens nowadays that are getting pregnant than there was a few years ago?
Yes, because they have these shows like Teen Mom, and they have all these other shows showing teens pregnant and putting them on TV and making them famous for it. Right. You are teaching children. Oh, well, if you get pregnant, you're going to go on a Teen Mom show and you're going to make tons of money. No, it doesn't work that way.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
I understand that being a teenage parent is very hard. You can't juggle school, you can't juggle the job and the baby. And most of the time, the baby doesn't even stick around because he's down himself.
Right. Well,
They should not be raising babies. They're too young and they haven't lived their life yet.
Right. So do you think it encourages to have access to condoms for teens? Do you feel that encourages them to have sex?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. And I believe Jordan and you were kind of on the same line of that, correct?
Yeah.
So this is from two young people, their age, Jordan, you're a little younger. This kind of, really, I think what people are, we're hoping that it doesn't track, we're trying to prevent STDs and getting kind of STDs, but then on the other hand, we see an increase in teen pregnancy, and we have two opinions that are here tonight, including my own and probably mine, that it encourages teens to have that.
So it's says that teens also need to realize that they're not immoral. And with the nation of HPV coming out, it's not the girls that are carrying it, it's the boys. And the boys need to realize that they are carrying this cancer in them and they are giving those HPV. And now they're going to pass the law that if a male knows that he has HPV, they're going to treat it as the same as AIDS. If you do not tell your partner that you have AIDS or if you have HPV, you can be put away or in jail because HPV is not a cancer, it's not a stage, and it is unaccepted. And guys need to realize that. So before you have sex, you and your partner need to go down to the hospital and get an STD check together before anything happens.
So let me ask you something. With that being said, do you feel that in school, should we actually have dancing labs in school? Would that, for this particular thing you're talking about, TV or HTV, but is this something you feel that we we should have a testing lab for teens to be able to go in and out of. And do you think that that would encourage sex once again?
No, I believe that it is not the children's parents. The parents need to step up and be parents and teach your kids and educate them and take them to the doctors when they have questions and get their children checked.
So now, Karen, how do you feel about that, Chris Davis?
I still don't believe it. I feel like the parents should definitely step it up and take their children out, because there are parents out there that can't do that. There are parents, there are people out there who don't have insurance, can't visit, they just can't do it. So if the school provides it, that's a little bit of help for parents there.
There's also free clinics that just keep that children's parents can take them down to and get free education on it. And they have to.
Well, I think that's kind of point. Do we feel that we should have more free clinics and possibly based in school for the teens?
Yes, and I think the parents need to be aware and have a signature for, because the goal here is just protecting these children and, having these exercise classes and doing all these stuff like that without the parents' consent.
Okay.
Because the parents don't need to be involved.
Right. Okay. Well, see, that's kind of like clear. It's just keeping privacy and having a place where teens can actually go to get tested without parents saying. I mean, I really don't see teens are going to turn to a parent saying, "Mom and Dad, I need to go down to the test lab." Because I might have to leave because I've already had sex. I just, as a teen, I don't think I could have done that to a parent. I just thought that maybe, I don't know if teens going into a lab, finding out they're clear, if that's going to say, oh, well, I'm clear, I don't need to use a condom, I can go with my girlfriend here and we can go have sex. That's still not preventing teen pregnancy.
No. But when good parents, their children, if they have a parent, their children can feel comfortable talking to them about whatever it is. And if their children are afraid to sit there and talk to the open with their parents, then their parents are not doing their job correctly.
Right.
You have to have that open relationship with the child and security and something that no matter what you tell me, I'm not going to be mad at you. I will try to help you.
Right now, parents are not real, of course. I mean, we are, because we have certain bonds with our children. There's a lot of families out there that don't have mom and dad, only have mom, only have dad, and sometimes both parents aren't even there. Because we have to work so much, and it just brings on a whole other subject of parents not being.
I'm actually on mute, so I don't know if you can hear me or not, but
People need to get time to speak to their parents about certain stuff.
I just hope you can hear them on the phone.
That can talk to the children. And if they feel comfortable talking to a guidance counselor or to a therapist or even to their own doctor, at least they're talking to somebody that they can trust. And I think every child should feel that way.
Absolutely. Then hold on one second. I think Dennis is your comment or not. Okay. Well, then, thank you so much for calling tonight. I really appreciate all your feedback. And I hope we can talk again soon. And I'll be there as well. Thank you very much. And we're going to let you know. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Jen. You're welcome. Have a good night. You too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, what I assume as well, Dory, to talk about it, the accident items might also lead to irresponsibility, dangerous, or bad behavior. Do you agree with that? Is that something you think? Irresponsibility, I think we've already covered. Dangerous, probably. Bad behavior, though, I think that is a different, I don't know if I would say bad behavior.
Yeah, I don't get the bad behavior.
I need to be a good kid. Just be doing this one thing.
I mean, you can be a good kid, but everybody wants to do that one thing.
Not much. I've just been sitting back and I've been listening to everyone talk about it because in the beginning, before Jordan showed up, I gave my 2 cents, my opinion, I should say, about the whole situation, and then we've had call-ins and stuff like that. So I've just been taking care of the other side of everything else. People watching me. So yes. So not only are we doing this show live on the radio, I also have the YouTube channel, which is streaming live, the show live. So I'm very excited. So we'll see. It is. So, and I have asked people who are watching if they can hear everything that you guys are saying, because it does come through the speakerphone, and they said that they can hear you. So. Just as long as they can hear you and know exactly what's going on, because it must be funny watching a video and I'm not saying anything, I'm just sitting here. so yeah. So.
Earlier tonight, it was very funny. I had a guest with that line. We had asked her, and he said, what would be a great topic to talk about on our show? And I can't stop laughing ever since you mentioned this, and it's actually going through my head. It's a pros and cons. Let me just say what it is, okay? He said, talk about the pros and cons of eating cookies in bed.
So the pros and cons. So the yeah. So the pros and cons of eating cookies in bed.
Brian, you never eat cookies, okay? You have a cookie for our show, usually, when we put them on sale, and we're like cookie monsters, you and I. Like, we like cookies.
We do.
So,
Yep.
we put that really something that we could bring up. I think that's fun. We're cookie eaters, that's part of the yarn, but,
Yes.
But in bed, I don't know, I have a lot of different things. I've been thinking about this since you walked out the door, and I took it as a joke, but I seriously, I personally would never do that. I do not want cookie crumbs any other than that.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. We're all guilty. So we're all guilty of eating in bed. Because most of us have TVs in the bedroom, so we're watching a movie and we'll be snacking and stuff like that. So I mean, I try not to, only because I have that fear, okay, of snacking in bed, eating chocolate chip cookies, or pecan sandies or whatever. I like those too. And then falling asleep. And then in the middle of the night, you feel these creepy crawly things on you. Because what's happening is that the ants are coming and taking the crumbs of your cookies. Okay? So that's what happens.
I think there's definitely be that.
It would.
Never thought of the phone that be coming into your bed if you're sitting there eating cookies.
It's true.
That's like, I had this huge craving for Funyuns. And I can remember I was too sick, and my feet were swollen, and my knees hurt, and I couldn't get up out of bed. But I always had that bag of Funyuns beside me. And, I never thought of the cookies and thing. I've never heard of that again. I just heard that. And I know it's to be eating cookies in bed, right? But what if you're supposed to be eating yourself that you can choke?
You could choke. If you're eating Funyuns, especially Funyuns. And yeah, you don't want to choke because then the ants go down in there and then they take the Funyun out.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you so much.
Uh, I don't know. I don't. I'm just surprised that we come up with this stuff because I mean, he should have been around for the last time about the story about the woman that kept the horse in her house. Because that was a funny show. So I don't know where we come up with this stuff. So, but anyways, so besides that, I'm just gonna jump back for a second because I actually got a response for the teen pregnancy thing. So I'm gonna just let you hear what they had to say. So teen pregnancy is a hard one. Kids today do what they want because parents can't discipline the way they want to, or the way you used to be able to. They are most of the time doing it because their friends are, and they're trying to be cool. And they end up pregnant young, and their parents raise the child, or they end up with an STD. So regardless, yes, condoms help a lot. Most are smart enough to use them, and some aren't.
Yeah.
So
I definitely agree with it.
yeah. So that's the truth. So well, that's what my sister says, anyways. So, but anyways, so yeah. Where did she go?
She actually had to use the bathroom real quick.
Oh my lord! She could have told me.
I definitely agree with it. Was that really your
Yes. No, not on the phone. Oh, you mean writing in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that wrote in. Yeah, that was my sister.
Yeah, I definitely agree with your sister because I know I'm not that old, I'm only 20, but in my generation and my family, we definitely were disciplined and definitely have a lot of, I would say, respect for our parents. So if they tell us not to do something, we're not going to do that.
Right. Yep.
But nowadays, I feel like kids don't have that discipline and just that the knowledge not to do something or what am I trying to say? Trying to word it. But yeah, I feel like there's not discipline. There's not as much around it. It's just unnecessary.
Right. Well, let me tell you, you can't discipline kids like you used to back in the day. You just can't. So, I mean, you even go to raise your hand, they're calling the cops for you these days, or they're calling it. Well, I mean, it used to be DSS and whatever, but now it's what DCF or some crap. I mean, it's just I don't know. So, yeah, some kids are smart. And it all depends on how you're brought up. So I agree. It's all on how you're brought up. So, but then again, sometimes you can be brought up in a well-off family and have everything and go to school every day, and you can make that one mistake. So that's all it takes. But yeah. So, anyways, moving on.
The other topic that was sent in to us by a person named Jean is should men get paternity leave from work? Now we've been talking about pregnancy and all this kind of rolled into it, but should men actually get paternity leave from work?
So the question is, should men get maternity leave from work? That's the question. Maternity leave, yeah. Which in Massachusetts is 6 weeks, which you're allowed 8 weeks if you really need it. So, no, that's for women. That's for women. It's 6 weeks generally.
Okay. But should men actually be able to get this leave as well?
No.
I don't know, but should men actually be able to get the paternity leave?
I don't. Well, it could be helpful, but well, on the other hand, well, you got to look at it this way. You got to look at it money-wise. One's going to be out for at least 6 weeks, obviously, because she's going to have a baby. She's going to pop one out, and then she's going to be out of work. She's going to be out of work for those 6 weeks. And then who's going to be bringing home the bacon? So he's going to be working. I think that maybe he should be given maybe a week.
I don't know. I think maybe working time is baby too.
That's
From my point of view, I just think that maybe the guy needs maybe not 6 weeks, but give him like every other day. Perhaps this way he can go to work, so he can come home and help her catch up on sleep and rest. I mean, sometimes there's women who have C-sections and they can't move around. They can't even get up because of the C-section, you know? So you're more than nannies and people to help them. But I think it wants to come back to they don't have other help. I think the father should either be able to bond with the baby too. I think it should be called first. At least give the father maybe every other day. Remember, I would say probably, I mean, the first 2 weeks are the most crucial for like bonding. I would say maybe 2 to 3 weeks every other day. You know, maybe because you don't want to work, the place to work to suffer from not having an employee there either. So maybe you do every other day, so it's kind of like housework and houseboy. That's a lot of work on standards. You have to think about it. I mean, you make that too that baby cries at night, and then you make him go to work every single day. I'm sure he's not performing the way he could if he had it every other day.
I mean, you almost kind of careful. Like, okay, we're talking about a child. This is running in 4 or at least a couple months.
Yeah, but then when it happens, like, you really don't know. You could have the college baby around, so just screams constantly, but he's never the quietest baby. You know?
My sister, she's screaming.
See, now, who's the woman that you are not expecting a baby with college?
I can't do that.
Right. Yeah, but if you're planning for a time, you don't know what type of.
You don't know what you're planning for until it happens.
Right, yeah.
And I see my mom and do my sister. I'm like, oh my goodness.
So I know the best people in college, and my sister and my brother-in-law both had a really hard time with him. He cried great. And I babysat him, and he cried the whole time. There was nothing he could do. He had a crazy.
I think I'd rather go to work.
I like that we were going to give it about their feet at work. No, do not give you guys that time off because they need to work to make the wife. The demanding request from the wife.
Attitude from the wife.
It's great.
It's lovely crying from son and his daughter.
Right. And you have to do that with your homework. Right? So that's fine.
Yeah, so don't you know, homework. They just already do it. I'm like, let's get it over.
It's their point there too, so. I don't know, if anyone out there wants to tell you what your kid is, should men, because the maternity leave from work, here's the caller right to the congregation, she can email, she might Johnson, to the last Facebook. I am open now for suggestions, comments, whatever. So it's right. So, get in touch with us, let us know, you can call us for our internet number. At 317-826-3900.
That's right. Or if they don't want to be on the air, they can also call our voicemail number. That's right. So that number is 413-749-5004. No yawning. If you want to... but like Sherri said earlier, if you want to call in with any of our topics that we're talking about, you can call into the show, which is 347-826-7900. And that'll patch you right through to the show, right over there on the switchboard. So that'll be But where did she go now? Oh, there she is. Okay, so yeah. So we have about an hour left to go. So I have an important message. Me and my messages. So you remember our show March 27th, right?
You have to refresh my memory on which one that actually was.
Our big show. Big show. Our big show. Very important show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that was with the movie producer and movie director Michael Glover and Robin Rosencrantz, who I am actually talking to right now on Facebook. They did the movie Go Idly Flow, and we interviewed them. So if you ever want to listen to that interview, you can go to Blog Talk Radio and look up March 27th show, which was a great show. We had lots of people calling in for that. So I don't know if I remember if I told people you can actually watch the movie now. That was the big secret that they couldn't tell us. So so you can go to eurocinema.com and you can watch Go With The Flow. I'm not sure if it costs anything. It might. I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do is put this link on our Facebook so people know where they can go to watch Go With The Flow. I'm trying to get them back on the show because a lot of people have actually asked me how everything went with the movie and the movie premiere, and they went to China for the Beijing movie premiere and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get them back on, but I don't know if they want to do it.
Wow, that'd be great. I really would love to interview them again on what's happening now. And really try to gather some information for them anyhow and try to get them out this way. So this is really exciting.
Yes.
So Brian, what was that? It was eurocinema.com?
So it's eurocinema.com, EUROcinema.com. I put the link on my Facebook page. So that is, you can watch Go With The Flow there. I know that they're already working on another movie. What it is, I have no idea. But that's why we need to get them on the show again. So that was one of our big shows. An actual movie producer and director on our show.
That was cool.
So yeah, it was really, really, really exciting. So, but anyways, so yeah, I know some people were asking where they can watch it. What? It was really exciting. And do you know that besides the Rachel shows that we had, the psychic medium that we had on our show, as being the one of the top shows that people listen to, that was one of the biggest ones. And I remember one time that we couldn't do the show one night, so I replayed the Robin and Michael interview, and that got us a lot of hits. So it was very popular. Yep. So yeah.
That's really starting. Come on now, we're maybe.
That's right. Yes. We're starting young. So yeah. So yeah.
So Brian, we stopped at great information, because I think it was neat to say at least halfway through our show. We have people
That's
really
right.
need to show that we're going to change it in a couple days, right?
We are. We're going to change it. So this will probably be the last time that people hear this little jingle and my spiel again, because I think it's time to get Sherri involved with these little promos that we do in the middle of the show. So, with that being said, we'll take a minute and 33-second break, and then we'll come back with the next topic. You roll your eyes. I saw that. All right, here we go. I'm actually getting sick and tired of listening to this music. You know that, right? I don't like it. I really don't. I don't. All right, here we go. It's break time.
I just want to make sure everyone's enjoying the show, but I also want to remind you, if you want more information about us, you can head to our website by going to www.ryanandsherryshow.net.com. There you can see our photo gallery.
I hate listening to this.
Where we can buy merchandise for the live and support our show. You can also follow us on Twitter by going to twitter.com/Ryan_Sherri. We want to thank everyone for listening to our show. And again, if you want any information about us, just head to that website. You can also give us a call at 864-749-5004. But if you have any ideas that you want to be on the air, give us a call while we're on the air at 347-826-7900. What do you got to lose? Just give us a call. Thanks.
Isn't that just wonderful? I love that intermission. Yes.
I can hear you. Are you there?
I am here.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm trying to listen.
You can't hear me over that goddamn music. It's kind of loud at the end. It's loud. I like jamming to my music. So, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that in middle introduction tomorrow. So, yep. Yes. At some point tomorrow, whenever you're available, we're gonna change that. So.
So, Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss before I go to my next topic for this evening?
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead.
No, there is nothing. I don't really have anything to say. I know. Well, I need something to talk about. So I think you need to give us our next topic so I can have something to talk about. Only because I'm getting reports that people watching me on YouTube here are getting upset because I'm not talking enough.
Oh, well, you want to talk? We gotta get you talking. So, how about this? Why don't you give me your opinion on do violent video games cause behavior problems?
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
This was something by one of our fans, my opinion on this because they were having a huge discussion over dinner about one of the behaviors in a video game, a violent video
Okay.
game, and somehow even Christina that he was, agitated
Okay.
whatever position he's
Right.
been after playing this for several hours.
Okay.
So, what do you feel?
Okay, here we go.
Get talking. I'm going to sit there and listen.
Okay, so the question is what is it now? Do violent video games cause behavior problems? Violent video games. Okay, so here's the thing. So I am not a person that plays violent video games, first of all. I like the slow strategy games like SimCity and tycoon games, like computer games. So I don't really do all that shooting and all that world warfare crap. So, but that's changed. I've actually started playing, what's it called? I think your son plays it. You're not even paying attention to me.
I am Mortal Kombat.
No, I don't play that. Who plays that? Who plays that crap? That's old. Call of Duty. Okay, so I actually play Call of Duty. Is it called Ghost or something? Okay, so I have that game for the PlayStation 4. Okay, so I play that game. It's violent. You got to shoot things and guys and all this other crap, and you got to be very good at it. Otherwise, they shoot you and you die. So it kind of gets a little competitive, Sherry. That was one of our supposed to be our other topics, competitive. Um, I think if you're allowing your child to play these games at a younger age, I've actually noticed it with my nephew that he will pretend that he has a gun in his hand, and we'll go around in school and we do it to our friends and everything else. And no, that's kind of not okay. They should not be playing these games. There are age restrictions on the box, and I think that parents need to, like last night, it all comes down to the parents. So, but I don't think that it causes behavioral problems depending on the age. For me, it releases stress because what I do is I envision every little bastard that I don't like and I'm going to shoot him. That's what happens. But I think it's a stress releaser if you play these games. But if you're, in your teens or younger, then, it's going to probably cause some issues, I think. I don't know. What do you think? But I don't know. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. It's just, yeah, I think it depends on the age. I really do, and what the parent allows, them to play. So, but then again, every other game they're coming out with, you have to shoot things. So,
It's pretty much what video games are, isn't it? Like either shooting or running. That's pretty much what they are.
I like the ones where you're building things. So that takes time, and it's a strategy game, and you have to think, and that's the kind of games I like. This Modern Warfare or Ghost or whatever, um, you're on your toes. You gotta, whatever. I mean, it's a good game. I like the game. Don't get me wrong. I have a couple of trophies under my belt, but it's you have to shoot everything, and you get. I've gotten a little aggressive sometimes because it just pisses me off when I was doing the multiplayer, especially when you multiplay with other people in these games. Like I said, it gets a little competitive, and you need to be sharp and whatever. I don't know that much about the game. I went into the multiplayer. They were killing me just like that, and I was getting so pissed um, that you get enraged and you just want to win the game. So I think, yeah,
Yeah, so that is a positive. You think that
that's my opinion.
it causes behavioral problems.
If it right, well, I don't think it'll cause behavioral problems. I think what it'll do is it'll send the message that it's okay that you play with guns or what have you, like my nephew did when he was going in school and pretending to shoot people. Yeah, that's not okay. So, and my sister kept getting calls from the school, and so it comes down to the parent, you know. So my sister put a kibosh to that, you know.
Do you think that there's an age restriction on video games? I think there is, right?
There
Because
is,
I think,
yes, those games are rated, yeah, on the box. And what's happening is obviously a 13-year-old isn't going to go into GameStop or wherever they buy these games and go and purchase them because you can't. You have to be old enough. So what's happening is the parents are going into the stores and buying them. What are you all looking at?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're laughing. They're laughing about something in there.
Yeah, I'm just laughing because, it's really interesting. Like, number one, I don't experience playing really violent video games, but you do.
Oh my God, I do. I do. I haven't played in a while. I had to like step away from it because I was about ready to throw the controller at the TV. It's true, I
Yeah,
was.
wow.
Um,
What is your history of that?
depending on what game you play, you definitely, like, I play games every now and then when I have time to play it. It's either Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 2 or GTA 5. On Battlefield, which is almost like Call of Duty, I think it's better.
Yeah.
It does, it's competition. It's just serious online. People who play Battlefield are really stressed because at the end of the game, you're all pissed off.
Really?
I saw my control out the window at one point.
Yeah. So, yeah.
There's a lot of foul language.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of racial slurs as well.
Really?
Yeah.
So you really have to be tough.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
listen to these other players who are just being obnoxious.
It's true.
Very obnoxious.
So let me ask a question about you. The real thing, okay? That when the two of you, when the started playing the random game, you're like, that's it, it's over, whatever it's to be, end the game, whatever. Or the night, whatever. Do you walk away feeling? What's your feeling when you walk away being blocked? What's your feeling right there? They agitated?
It depends on how bad I've lost. If I have 20 kills and 300 deaths, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to shut the game off and walk away and forget about it. If I'm doing it, if I did good, if it's a battle I killed less amount of deaths, or I had a good round on GTA 5 where there was no swearing, the last crash, and you were shooting for no reason,
Yeah.
I walk away unhappy. At the end of the day, no matter what, the game was banned or the game was I'm sure
Not me.
It's not real. You can't take five people who look at your kid or work the next day.
Yeah. See, I guess you can do it. You know, I think also being a more mature male, and even a younger male, do you think maybe when you're younger, you're just going to stuff with you get throughout your day? You're thinking of going back playing your nation.
Like strategy games and racing games, or if you're playing with a friend who was at school and hanging about it, like, okay, wait for the school, I go for the Xbox, we'll see what happens.
Right.
So
Oh,
there you
hell
are.
no. I ain't doing that.
What's that, Brian?
What? I'm sorry. I'm talking out loud. That's what I'm doing.
So how do you feel?
Okay, so we're not on in the family hour, so I'm gonna swear. So, so you know, I get frustrated. That's the problem because I don't know the game well enough, but it's my fault because I'm sticking myself in that situation with the multiplayer. You know, where there's the blue and the red, and you have to like kill the other team, and those people know their shit. Let me tell you, the other team, because I don't. And I get frustrated because I'll be sneaking down in a corner and I'll be waiting for someone to come around. There's somebody already standing behind me shooting me in the head. So I get a little fucking frustrated is what happens, and I get pissed off. So I abandon, like I'll leave the room, and what happens is when you leave or something, I guess it ends that game and the other team automatically wins. So I'm like, I don't want to go back in there because if they remember my screen name or something, they're going to be pissed at me or something. So I get frustrated. I don't play the game. You should hear Damien because he tells me to turn the goddamn thing off and walk away because I'm like, oh, you fucking assholes. Like, why can't I do this? I'm like, what the hell, man? Give me a freaking break. I get mad. That's why I can't play him. I do. It's true. It's awful. So I'm better off building my little cities on SimCity and having them get pissed off because they want too much. Yeah, no, I mean, so I guess it depends on the person. I mean, you can really take it to heart. But if I knew these people outside of the game, I'd be kicking their ass. It's true. I would. I mean, if you're going to gloat about it, they do. They do. They all want to be the best, and that's the problem. And then it becomes very competitive, like you said. So it's just awful. So I'm just saying, like, if you're younger and it's being competitive, then yeah, it's gonna. I would think that it would, be a little behavioral problem. But like my sister said about the games, um, it's easy to blame the game or the song because your kids are idolizing the game or the person, whoever's singing, like the rap with all those swears in it and stuff. It's easy to blame them, but no one's blaming the parent. You're the one that's allowing them to play the games. You're the one that's allowing them to listen to this music. There are clean versions of CDs. There are better games suited for children, instead of all these war games and everything else. So, like I said, Sherry, it comes down to the parent. I know people don't want to hear it, but it really does. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
So do you think that by bringing less of time would be better for behavior problems? Or like on a limit to what you do?
No, I don't think that they should plan at all. If you're a parent and you're noticing that your kid is obsessed with this game and they always want to play it, they always want to be better than the other people, and uh, you're taking on the role, especially with younger kids. Like you're going around, like I said, with like my nephew with that's pretending to shoot people and everything. Okay, there's an issue right there. So you need to stop that and um, try something different. Introduce them to a different game. I don't. I don't think that you should give your child a time limit on other things. Maybe time limits come in handy, but I wouldn't. No, I'd switch to something else.
Right, right. Now, so the first thing that we recommend is that you should definitely look at the age of the box.
Yes.
Who should be playing this game? Maybe the kid should be
True.
monitored by the adult if they're playing a game. Once you start seeing them getting too hyped up, but that makes difference.
Oh, good question. I think that if oh, oh my lord, I'm trying to figure out how to answer this question. It's hard because I'm not a parent myself. However, if I was a parent, first of all, they wouldn't be playing Modern Warfare unless they were a little bit older. So if they're like, let's say, 12, 13, 14 years old, I might want to play with them, like interact with them and play with them. Maybe a time frame, like a whatever you said there. What the hell did you say? Like a time limit. There we go. A time limit. Maybe do a time limit. Let me play with them. But they need to be reassured that this is a game. You don't go around and pretend shooting people, and that's not okay. Like you need to reinforce that with your child. If they're younger than 13 years old, I don't agree that they should be playing it at all. That's totally my opinion. So, oh look, we've lost you on Facebook again. Oh, I love Facebook.
Yeah. Can you send me a call so you can lose your guidance? Sorry.
That's okay. I actually cannot. You're gonna have to do it yourself because it still says that you're on your cell phone. So, yeah.
I don't know why I said that.
I
Actually,
don't
on the
know.
computer. But you can write people, sometimes the computer goes on everything.
That's true. That's true. So yeah.
Now, I have noticed, too, the difference is adults playing video games and children playing video games. And I think that definitely, parents, my suggestion is look at the age out of that. So, they're there for a reason, I'm sure. It's probably been studied. And they know what they're talking about. So, and just know your child, too. If they're more mature enough to play the game, then, but I really don't think little kids should be playing like shooting games. But that's my own opinion.
Definitely different time. And definitely kind of sticking to the age on the game.
Right.
Well, when I was 15, I mean, I love to play video games. Every time I want something to get off, we got set. It was almost like a was a form of therapy. I had a stressful day at school. I go home, play Xbox, play with my friends, play with friends all around the world, all over the country. It was almost, for me, it was therapy.
Really?
Yep.
So, do you think you had more friends that way than you did in school?
In middle school, I was fairly, I wasn't popular, but I had a lot of friends. But on Xbox, you had hundreds and hundreds of friends from different countries, from China, that's funny. From China, I have friends from Russia, I have friends from just everywhere. It's cool. It's a very cool experience.
I have not experienced that, but I have heard that that's what people do. You can link up from all over the place to play that particular game. It made it all like Russia, you hearing the other people get all hyped up. It's like trying to get yourself into that mode so that you can play the game as much as they are, or in that mode of that
Yeah, you
game.
have to get a serious move. There's times where I won't eat dinner. I'll sit there and I'll make sure I'm winning in this game. I'm going to play something.
I don't know. Have you ever done that?
Well, I guess there's so much that I get now. When that Miles Sanders, yeah, like 2008, like 2006. I used to play that game 24/7. I was always game on. I'll wake up, play the game on.
What game?
Yeah, I wouldn't brush my teeth, and I would just have to play.
What game?
What game?
Yeah.
GTA San Andreas.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I got that game. I got the new one too. I haven't even played it yet. Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
It's really, really good.
Well, that's good. I just like stealing people's cars and driving around. That's all. So, but then again, I am a Saints Row person. So,
I do have Saints Row 2 and 3.
well, you need to get the new one.
I don't think it's not real. GTA is very real, very realistic.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with that.
So the answer to both of you about the main topic is that yes, it does cause behavior problems.
I would say yes. I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like trying to definitely protect on your child. Can he handle it? Right. He can't. That's an awesome problem.
Right. What do you think, Greg?
I think that you need to call me on Skype. That's what I think you need to do on Facebook. But anyways, yes, it does.
I cannot. I don't know why.
Maybe you need to log out and log back in.
I tried.
It's a real age.
I guess, well, let me try doing this there. Hold on a second. My computer's running late, so I don't know why.
That's okay. But anyways, like I said earlier, it all depends on the child and how they perceive the game to be. So yep.
And then we had one more topic that came in. I'm glad, we guys are here tonight. I have my own opinion about this. Should girls ask boys out?
Really, yeah.
I
Totally agree with it.
Well, why do you think that girls ask boys out? Are you afraid to ask a girl out?
All right, we're going to go.
I don't need to know.
All right, we're going to get to it. Okay. Me, personally, I get nervous around women, especially very attractive women. I have to be I'm the coolest, I'm the funniest person to meet. But if I have an interest to you and I kind of know like you're a crush on me, it's a wrap. I can't. I can't meet you because I'm studying and I want to get my words straight. But when I bring that feeling, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh, yeah, got it. I'm comfortable with it.
But really, how do you feel about
I'm old school. I'm old fashioned, so I'm going to say no. I know that it happens, but I don't think so. It still needs to be
Okay.
it still needs to be the other way around. So
Okay.
I don't know because there's been times where the boy isn't interested in the girl and she doesn't know that. It's just so much like, oh, well, hey, which like going on to like, well, listen, I'm not really into you. Which that's a little way of saying it. I don't definitely want to say that.
I think the last, we're all different ages here, I think guys would change to like a so many different topics. It really makes me feel older at this point. I think the guys don't have to grow out. But girls is really, girls might try and do it as they
Girls
usually
are very bold. They will let you, especially, okay, my experiences in high school, girls will let you know how they feel. And they don't like you, they will say it very loudly. If they do like you, they give you these subtle hints. And then, if a girl gives you those subtle hints, you have to pick up on those. But okay, now I
right,
need to step up. Me, I'm just too shy. I will, can't do it.
right, right. So do you think trends are changing a little bit?
Definitely.
What do you think?
so I'm just gonna repeat the question. So the question is should girls ask guys out what on a date?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the question. Okay, because people are asking me because they are having a hard time hearing you through YouTube. But anyways, so I don't know. I mean I agree. I mean uh, women and young women are a lot bolder than they were, back in the day. So it's I guess anything can go these days. But I'm still I don't know. Now that I think about it, I guess it really doesn't matter. If she's really interested and he just doesn't um, hasn't asked yet, I think she has every right to ask.
Right. Yeah, but I need you to tell me real quick, which Facebook are you on? Because
I am on my own Facebook. I'm on my own Facebook.
okay.
Because it said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
What's that?
There you are. I see you.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, so that's my opinion. Ah! Every time that happens. So yeah.
I'm talking to you on this situation. It depends on the kid. Because there are guys out there that are shy and just are comfortable talking to women, period. I'm not comfortable talking to women and like to ask you out. I can talk to you, but ask you out, like, oh, I want to go because I don't like being in the back. I don't like being in the back. I don't like you. I hate it because it makes me feel so just down and down. So.
Right. So, I do have a difference in women. I think women are becoming more bold, more outgoing, and more willing to do that. Now, and I think TV and society has a lot to do with this too. Because on TV, you see, if you look at bar scenes and you see the men walk up to the women. And lately, I've been seeing the complete opposite. It's the women walking up to the guy, the guy's taking the fly, starting to everybody his little business, and the brave woman walks up and she starts talking to him. I don't know if you had seen the movie The Sweetest Thing. I don't know if you've seen that. Cameron Diaz is in that, and I'm not going to bar because somebody's tiny. I mean, like, there's no way I would be doing that. You know, to get it. There's no way. Yeah. we gotta lose that. We're gonna lose standards, and that sort of respect for the gender.
I don't know if we're losing the respect. I think we're just evolving because I've, I've only been asked out by girls a couple times, and it's not really been asking me. I've actually making like the first edition, okay, let's say something on Facebook, and then you continue on talking.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe we are. I don't see people like opening up doors for women or closing the doors as much as you saw like in the old days.
I think a lot of women are making their staff doing that too.
Really?
Yeah, I think that, I don't know, it makes them, I don't know, I absolutely love that stuff, but, I don't know, some of them feel like they're less, independent, maybe it embarrasses them. I don't know, I think I want women here to talk about this tonight. I think it's kind of an important topic.
Well, she was sweet to see that high school. They should have extra couple of folks go for it, open the car door for.
Yeah, I felt like a teenager when I came out couple doing that the other day. I couldn't believe it. It was really nice to see something, women used to do. And, we didn't protect their relationship together so long, is the respect for each other. I really looked at it as men being gentlemen, like.
I do think my generation is going to lose the respect for women because you hear them in songs, you see them in school. I fellas, we gotta step it up. We have a girlfriend, none of us stars on a day. I'm just gonna flowers on Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or we have to be flexible.
Yeah. You think so too? What do you think, Connie?
Well, I need some flowers too. So my sister says, she's talking to me on Facebook so she can hear everything. She says it's the 21st century, so yeah, why not? Sometimes it takes a girl to. So, which is true.
How did you feel about that?
Oh, I felt so good.
It's okay, that's really good.
Wow, this is so random. Okay, let's see where we can go.
Yeah, that's everyone's vote.
Yeah.
Shocking. The concern is that, and, I don't know, I think, like, we're talking, it is the 20th century, I agree with Brian,
Yeah.
I think changing, and women are opening doors for that.
Oh, I don't know about that. The thing is, I think that makes us go funny. Because we're supposed to be open to the morning.
Right. Or the other, so in fact, if they're more older men, they're more than the number.
I think both of them are equal hurt.
Yeah, because helping each other out. I like that. It's sweet. And, I've actually gone on like several times and I was there, just try to show him respect and means of doing things like that. And, I actually had an elder man the other day. I was going to the doctor and you have to go through 2 doors to get in. And he very certain I had to open the first door. So I surprised him by doing that. I opened the second door. But he was actually walking through it. And we both kind of laughed about it because we realized at that moment, I think I kind of put him in a weird predicament. I guess I can go there and see how that he feels in the door for me. And but the people I was like, I wanted to return the thing. You know, I was younger, and I remember going down to his age, so I felt like I was return there.
That's cool. I'm thinking about a situation if we're going to actually on a date and pay for it. Like, oh, could I allow it? Oh my God.
Oh, that's sweet.
Don't go on a date with my friend Christina, because she ends up paying for it.
I don't know what you get at the pay for the date in the restaurant. Like, I want to pay for it.
True.
I told you last relationship before that I said, no, you paid last time I was paying this time. And we did that often, you know. He didn't like it. I was like, so I felt like, once again, you know, it was my turn. The relationships are 50-50. And if I'm working, you're working, you know, he should always be spending his money on me in that way. You know, and if he can't, then at home I would be cooking or making him a decent meal. So,
I don't know. I feel like I still don't have to pay for it. I told my friends how always on the date, and I'm like, oh, did you do it? Like, oh, she paid, okay, John, did you cover? Did you pay for this? I'm like, no, she paid. What?
They do. So I was like out there searching to find if they should be the one doing that. Is this changing like every week?
I don't know. Because when you have a whole group of guys that are well known, you know, the top of the head, I think you're right. I'm doing for that. Oh, yeah. Oh, she paid? Oh.
Oh, what's interesting? Interesting. What has happened? I had no idea they were dealing with things that had happened. Especially in Europe. It's like, what are you doing and how they feel about that. You know, that's really interesting because you're bringing up, you are younger, you're saying we're in the 21st century, but you are performing as if you are from a time ago, the older days.
I think it's correct.
Okay.
Our older family members, we have to say yes, dear. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Especially for the older. Like my grandfather, grandfather, that kind of thing. We're taught to open the door for our women. We're taught to respect our women. Never seen her ever put your hands on a woman. That's just how we were taught.
Right. So once again, go back to parenting. It seems like a lot of our comments, you know, tonight definitely goes back to how we were brought up, and the parenting skills. It's actually very educational, I think, for actually listening to this right now.
I'm definitely surprised that the parents will allow the children to like talk back or talk at a different tone. Because if I talk back from even 20 years old, I mean, I've said some things that I ran from home. I don't know play. I don't know how to spin there. But I'm surprised that some of the kids I know that are their mouth.
Yeah. I work at a grocery store. I'd be made.
The grocery store putting you a banana or something.
Well, actually, that's another a huge topic. We can talk to ladies here to bring your children the way they used to.
I think that my mom gives you a look right now. She'll give you that stare down. I know the shut up or just walk away.
That's funny. That's great. There's no author here that
Oh, she's got high demeanor authority. She tells you to do something, you better do it.
That's awesome.
I'll try to 4 years old, I'm going to do it.
It is good. You know, more respect your mama.
I did.
That's awesome. So guys, you want for that stare down, you were to do something wrong. Yeah, that one. What are you doing like that? I can see on Skype. Ready?
Alright. No, she'd slap the shit out of you. You know, you knew you were in trouble. No, I never disrespected my mother. Ever. As I was older, as we got older, it was okay to swear in conversations because she did too, but I never swore at my mother. Um, I um, I only did that once. I only did that once. We got into a heated argument, and I told my mother to go to hell, and it only took one time to do that. And I've never seen my mother move so fast across the room. She, let me tell you, she got me good. She smacked me pretty hard that I fell backwards into another room. So I never disrespected my mother like that ever again. Uh, Unfortunately, other siblings have, but it happens. But no, I wouldn't get stared down. You knew you were in trouble, so you either run or shut your mouth, pretty much. So there was no disrespecting or anything like that. Um, so yeah.
They took stuff away. You definitely do have to disrespect the parents. I don't think I ever did either.
That was the worst. Oh, I hated being grounded.
Now they just get grounded. It's just they're their TV, video games, cell phones. They have a second cell phone. They are they have all this technology like iPads and iPods and yeah, it's very child.
Oh, it is. On the TV, she would take my Xbox, she'd take my phone, because she never knew that I had the Nexus 7, where it was an actual tablet back in the room. The only time in my bed is a secret stop, so she'd take it, like, yeah, bro. I got her to play with it. Then when you hear her walking across the room, you just turn off whatever shape.
That's so funny. We're going to hide it.
You hide it.
Oh my goodness. What would be your ultimate discipline action on a child at this point? If you had to ground him, what would you do? How would you ground him?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Well, I think I would do it. It depends on the severity of what the child did. If you're getting in trouble at school, fights, talking back, sleeping at school, definitely you get everything taken away, and you're doing a lot of chores.
Right.
So, it's one of the worst. This lady, back in middle school, I wasn't the nicest kid. I would always get in trouble or do something I wasn't supposed to. And there's an old woman that I want you to know. She found out I was getting in trouble in school. She had me sitting in the corner with a bag of rice on top of my head for like an hour. I would never disrespect that woman again in my life. That was the worst option. She didn't have me, she didn't need to put me in the corner, facing the corner, with a bag of rice on top of my head.
Well, it was very significant. Can you drop it?
I think it was just really heavy on top of that.
Oh, wow.
Like 10 pounds of rice, dry rice, look at that.
Oh my gosh. What would you do, Ryan?
What would I do with what?
What would you do to discipline a child, a young teen, let's put it that way?
A young teen.
So hard.
If they stole my car?
Yeah, what would you do to discipline the child?
I beat their asses. That's what I would do. No, I wouldn't do that. I would have the law on my side. I would scare the shit out of them, is what I would do. No, I'm serious. I would call the police and just let them know, what happened, and but I seriously would. Trust me, I would. Because these days, kids think that they can just get away with anything. Oh, my parent, what are they going to do? Just ground me? Oh, big deal, blah, 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 blah. No, I would scare the shit out of you. I would call the police and have them, talk to him and and stuff like that. I mean, if it wasn't stealing a car, if it was something else, I mean, the worst punishment, like you said, it depends on what they did, is how you're gonna, punish your child. These days, you can't hit your child. Period. And I swear that they teach you that in school, that your parents can't touch you, and this is the number to DCF. I swear they teach that to kids in school. But anyways, a lot of people discipline their children in a different way. They take their cell phones away, which I don't agree with, period. The TV out of the room. I'm sorry, no children should have a TV in their room. And the games and stuff like that, and whatever. So I don't think I would be a good parent now that I think about it. I don't know. Yeah, there's not a lot you can really get away with, because either way they're gonna think of something else. So I mean, I don't know.
Definitely, I definitely, when I was punished with security and that, definitely wasn't just take all my stuff away and put it in my room. There was, she was on the phone with the family members telling me exactly what I did, and once you hear her come up the stairs, you know she's coming in your room and you're going to get smacked. Yeah. It's coming.
Yep.
And I definitely don't agree with parents disciplining our kids on Facebook, like the videos that I beat my kids on Facebook, because that's so humiliating. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people are looking at it. So I definitely don't respect that. That's so important.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I actually have teenagers, and I'm lucky. They really don't get in trouble. So I'm pretty lucky. They do play among themselves, and that's why I had to put my, relatives don't do that, right? How relatives play amongst each other as teenagers. But I mean, the thing is, with a hand over himself. And I remember, I had to get online with the video games, and then you start doing credits from there. So, and then I got somebody else out there about computers where they can update for just social life, and, so, and I have to discipline you guys. So I want to go through, I collect. I think that's really a really good deal to get through, because I'm going to start collecting for telephones, and then but then you have to know, because I just did electronics so much. That it's like, oh, here's a phone back because I gotta leave, and I gotta get a phone in case something happens, or, somebody got a call and just out of there. So they end up getting their cell phones back. Like, really, how did I don't know how we used to do this without phones before. And my generation was ever, we didn't have nothing.
I can get it for ourselves. 15?
Wow, good. How was really still there again from even earlier even.
Yeah.
I had seen a child, like 7 and 8, having a cell phone.
She's bad. She's 5. She was really prideful. So next to look up her music, she was on fire music.
Yeah? Wow. What are we doing to our children, right? Technology, but even just to get the brain to start understanding technology is like another step. It's just, go ahead, Mike.
Oh no, I was just gonna say we have 7 minutes remaining. So.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I know the show went fast. So. Just like last night's show. Last night's show was interesting as well.
Yeah. It's not that I think it's that. Right? Yeah. So I can see a sister now on Skype and because we're not talking here, joining me, and they're talking, and we're actually, you can't hear us because there's a delay in our cell phones. So he gives us that look, and that's when I start laughing.
Oh no, there is no delay, people. She puts me on mute. That's the thing. That's what happens. So I'm going to leave it up to you. Okay? So tomorrow, I have tomorrow off as well. So we can keep it where we did our 2 shows. We did Wednesday and Thursday. Last night and tonight, I should say. And we can do it tomorrow. That's totally up to you. Or we don't have to. We can wait until Wednesday. See what happens, Sherri? It's stupid Thursday again, and now we have to wait until next Wednesday to do a show all over again.
You want to do a special show tomorrow?
We can do a special. A Brian and Sherri show special. Spectacular. We can.
Alright, let me think about it.
Okay. Maybe we'll do an hour show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a problem. There's so much of
Yes. Okay. So another thing I have to tell you.
Uh-oh. When you look at me, like that whole
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
So, thank you. So you know that in October, there's going to be a day where I'm not going to be able to do the show, which we discussed. No, we've already discussed it in October. Remember, I'm going to the Bronx Zoo. Remember? You were on. Yeah, okay. See, he knows. Pay attention. So, so in September, there's also going to be a day that I won't be able to do the show.
Maybe I can steal Jordan and he can help.
You probably can, yes. So I'm actually going and doing something that I've already done.
Okay.
Remember how I went to Boston?
Yeah, that was fun.
I know, I'm doing it again. But this time, I'm only going to be 45 minutes away. So it's in Albany. So I'll be in Albany this time. But that's September. Unfortunately, it's September 11th. Ew. So, yeah. The same person.
I am serious.
Yes.
Share.
Again. So let me tell you, for those who were just tuning in or don't know or don't pay attention to the show, I went to Boston to see Cher in concert, which was my first time in my entire life. Period. First concert, period. And I loved it so much. But the problem is we were up, in the, whatever you want to call it, seats. And where you get the feeling that you're going to fall forward. Okay, whatever. So I got the drunk guy behind me. And no offense to big people, no offense to anybody, but if you're going to go to a concert, you don't need 5 things of nachos, a big ass thing of soda, and you're chewing and munching on this stuff in front of me while the show's going on. I felt like kicking her in the head. I swear to God. So, I mean, it was a good experience, like, to see her because there was big screens. But this time we're actually taking advantage of actually being down on the ground floor, like in front of her. So I think it'll be interesting, people. So September 11th, Albany Times Union Center, I'm going to be at the Cher show. So you people should go, whoever's listening. If you're in the area, you need to go. So, so yes. So the other thing is we were just talking about doing maybe a 1-hour special, almost like a Barbara Walters special, 2020, an hour show, which she doesn't do anymore. Did you hear that she retired?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, Barbara Walters retired. Good luck to her. She doesn't do The View anymore. She's not on 2020. Big deal. Whatever. Yep. Goodbye. So, I think. I know. I like Barbara Walters. So I think what I'm going to do is have listeners choose a topic that we should talk about and see what people come up with. You can weigh in and send your topics into Facebook and all that good crap. So.
Some of our topics are sent in tonight, so
Yeah.
I appreciate these topics.
Yes.
Great.
I appreciate people listening to the show. I appreciate people. Oh, shut up, lady. talking to us on Facebook. I've tried this new thing with YouTube. Like always, you can go to our website, which is www.brianandsherryshow.webs.com. Go there. All our information's on there. Where to get in contact with us. You can find us on Blog Talk Radio by typing in our show name. We have our 2 Facebooks. We have Sherry's Facebook, my Facebook. And our phone number, if you want to get in contact with us, is area code 413-749-500-4. So call it if you want to get in contact with us. So maybe we'll have a show tomorrow night. Look for that event on Facebook. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. Jordan, thank you for sitting in and doing our show with us. As always.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great night, guys.
Good night.
Right.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
I can't really go.
So that's how you do the show, people.
Hello?
Why am I hearing myself?
I don't know. Is your phone off? And hear us.
What is that? I know that the YouTube is still going. Hi, everyone.
Why isn't YouTube still going?
I don't know. I haven't ended it. So anyways, goodbye, people. I have to go. What? Oh my God. I'm actually watching myself on YouTube. Oh my Lord, I'm still live. But that's okay.
Okay.
But that's weird because let me turn. YouTube is still going. Shut up. Oh my God. That's weird because when Blog Talk started, the YouTube was supposed to start at the same time. And what happened is because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, I didn't start the YouTube right away, so they missed the first part of the show. So I must have I'm watching myself. This is so creepy. I didn't know that on the same computer I was recording myself the whole time. So that's what you were hearing. Look at myself. Oh my God, I'm ugly.
So you're not. You're not ugly. I put you there for time.
Oh my God, this is crazy. And there's a delay too. I don't like that. Oh, a big delay. Yeah, I don't like. Oh wow, I'm watching this. This is interesting.
You can entertain yourself.
I can. Oh my God, this is interesting. So what I'm just wondering is, does this save? Like, can people watch this later on, like this live broadcast, or is it just live and like the show? It just goes away when you're done. I don't know.
I think sometimes you'll be able to save it, and sometimes the live show, but once the show is over, it just gets deleted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Oh wow, there is a big delay. Wow. Oh well. All right. I'm just gonna say goodbye to YouTube people. So goodbye, YouTube people. I got 2 viewers watching me. I don't know who they are. One is my sister, and the other one I have no idea who that is. But thank you for watching. So goodbye. Say goodbye, Sherry. Say goodbye. Bye bye.